Hey folks, Colin here. I just want to give you my 2 cents worth on the Ray Rice situation. As you know, if you haven't heard by now, which is pretty much impossible, Ray Rice, a running back for the Baltimore Ravens, has been cut from the team and suspended indefinitely by the National Football League. In theory, it makes sense. Ray abused his fiancée at the time, now his wife, and knocked her out in an Atlantic City elevator. And to me, he's still lucky in the sense that he could have been doing jail time for this situation. It was a horrific. I don't know if you had a chance to see the video. If you haven't, go to TMZ. It's there. Just Google it. Trust me, it's on the net. Ray, the prosecutor, all the people handling the case, to me, went to bat for him and saved him really from any legal ramifications from this situation. And unfortunately, after the TMZ video was released this week, the team couldn't save him anymore, and to save face, they cut him. They were actually, clearly to me, they knew more about the situation than they wanted to let on. I mean, let's face it, it's the NFL. Ray is a bona fide star, and they have an interest. Not we can say invested. Let's say invested interest in keeping Ray on the field. I think now there's been significant spillover, and there's no way around it. So they have to kick him to the curb. But he's been suspended indefinitely, which means he can apply for reinstatement within a year. So it's not necessarily for life. But I think the next question is, is the NFL lying in how they handle it? My gut feeling is yes, but that's another issue, and we'll see how that plays out, and we'll see what happens to the players involved in that situation. But I think, like I said, I think this situation is a horrific thing. Domestic abuse has to stop. Ray has turned himself into the poster boy for domestic abuse. And he will go down in history as Ray Rice. Well, yeah, that's the guy who knocked his wife out in Atlantic City. So which is kind of embarrassing. It's sad, but hopefully he can get some help and turn his life around. But the funny thing is, his wife has been very supportive. This woman was the girlfriend, his fiancée at the time of the incident, but she subsequently married him a month after. So she clearly knows what she's dealing with, and now she wants to essentially call off the dogs, to tell the press to back off. But the situation has gone way beyond her, and they have become symbolic of what's going on in the world of domestic abuse. But so we'll see how this plays out, and we'll see how the fallout from this whole situation. Because I think there should be. I think in terms of the legal system, there should be a fallout. People should be held accountable for this situation. And if they're not held accountable, they should be able to prove why Ray was able to get a pass from this horrific situation. This is horrible. But like I said before, I still think he was lucky in the sense that he beat the rap and legally, and he didn't beat the rap financially. He's lost his $4 million a year job, but we'll see what happens within a year. I mean, the NFL has had a history of taking back guys with issues. You look at a guy like Leonard Little, who played for the Rams, as linebacker. He killed someone in a drunk driving situation. Dante Stallworth did the same thing, and they're back in the NFL. Look at Brett Roethlisberger, his situation which appeared to be sexual assault, and he got off easy. And so we'll see how this plays out. I mean, at the end of the day, the victims don't matter. They're not the ones on the field. They're essentially how they're looked at in NFL circles as people trying to hurt the moneymakers, and that's what these guys are. So we'll see how this plays out, and we'll see what happens next. All right, let me know what you think. If you like what I have to say, let me know. Like, dislike, tell a friend, subscribe. All right, take care. Bye-bye.